Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the YouTube, still with no title. Whether it is the time has passed or road to last place, we'll call it something. But we are in Ultraflex Derby this morning for a bad boy leg session. I'm just coming back to life off a crazy weekend of 4 clients competing back to back. So I'm a little bit slow and I'm a little bit sluggish. That's why, but we got Bad Boy Pre from Engineered going in, so stim to the nines. Let's go. Right, the logbook's all written, mind games are in and set. Let's fucking go. Time to hit some legs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. So you'll have to excuse the leggings. I'm not that guy. 2 reasons for wearing leggings. 1, I've got dodgy knees, so I cover my knees in Tiger Balm. The leggings holds it in. Second one, a quote I learned from Arnold years ago. He hated his calves, so he always wears shorts to expose his calves, which made him want to train them harder. I'm not going to wear just pants in the gym, so I wear just leggings because I want bigger legs. So I'm going to expose myself to the things I don't like to make myself feel more self-conscious about it and train them harder. So I like to do some priming movements before I hit my legs. Walking lunges, just to warm everything up, get some blood in the muscle, open up my hips, get everything nice and mobile. The last thing I want to do is get into legs feeling stiff as a board, especially when I've just had like an hour and 45-minute drive. I want to get into this session, loosen up, feel everything that I need to in the legs. So arguably, you could look at any one of these 3 and go, they're all a lay-in hamstring curl. However, each one of these is gonna feel very different to the person using it. And I think that's something that's maybe overlooked in a lot of people's training. It's like, how does that exercise make you feel? Where are you feeling the tension? How does that exercise and stimulus kind of translate to an internal feeling? For me, that Atlantis just didn't feel quite right. It was way too easy at the start. I wanted to be challenging in the length and range. There was a nice squeeze, but not as deep of a contraction as what I can get here on the prime. I don't like the plate loaded row. I think it's way too harsh and I just feel unsafe in it. Stability, comfort, and execution is key. So when you're in a gym like this, like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leg extensions, just have a little feel on which one feels best for you. The one that lights up the muscle that you're trying to train, roll with that one because there's a reason it connects well with your mechanics, your genetic build. And I think this is something that's really important in training. It's like everyone's built differently. Some people are going to be like 4'5", some people are going to be 6'6". They're not going to feel the same in movements. They're not going to feel the same in exercises. So try different things and note the response of what your body feeds back to you. As soon as I laid over this machine, my hips felt more comfortable, my hamstrings engaged better. I just felt more set in the movement. So this is the one I go for. So only 2 sets on here. We do 1 straight set of 10 to 12 to failure, and then last set is an intensifier. If you watched the previous episodes, you would have heard me talk about the 4 sets. 4 sets of 4 reps with different focus at different points in the rep. Concentric, eccentric, full reps, and then partials. Beautiful exercise to prime the hamstrings. A John Meadows approach as well of absolutely blasting as much blood in isolation movements as possible before you get to the big compound movements. And it's always been my preference of training when I started. I don't want to come into the gym fresh and try and do a big heavy squat or a big heavy leg press because I don't feel primed for it. I want to do this kind of work first, get my body ready, and then get into the heavy meat and potatoes. If some of you took the time to count that, one, you're sad. Two, you're quite right. I did a lot more than what I said at the start. And it's simply because when I went through my first 4, I knew the weight was too light. So rather than doing the 4, 4, 4, 4, I'm not gonna stop that set. I'm just gonna do more reps with the same intensity. So it ended up like a 5, 5, 5, 5. I've not trained legs here. So I'm not gonna get my weight bang on, but I'm also not gonna bitch out of a set and go, oh, it's light, I'll just do 4, 4, 4. Because I wouldn't get what I want out of that set. I'm then not gonna do another set on top of that. And this is something that I've seen with client form videos in the past. It's like, why have you stopped? Like, there's loads more reps in there, there's loads more weight in there. Oh, I just stopped because that's what the program said. Don't get stuck into the plan and the program. Get stuck into the training, get stuck into the intensity. Yes, on my program, Hilly's put 4, 4, 4, 4, but I either had a choice of stopping, changing the weight and going again, or just taking that set to more intensity. So I just took that set to more intensity. And as for the leg extension choice of the day, I think the gym Leco takes the win. As daft as it sounds, a leg extension is the exercise I actually struggle to connect with my quads the most. Baffles me. Such a simple exercise, yet my quads don't want to know. All I feel is knee tension. It's an exercise I have to take so much time to think about my position, think about my mindset, think about where I'm channeling that tension and how I'm positioning my body to keep tension where I want it. And again, it's something that I see so missed and overlooked within someone's training. Like, people are glued to their phones, or people are just having a chin wag while like clanging and banging. You'd get far more progress and far more growth if you really, like, I don't want to just preach this mind-muscle connection, like, because I don't think people really understand it. But when you really lock into what you're trying to do and target tension where you want to apply it, watch how much progress you make then. You get more progress than any drug you ever take. It's a good day today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good day today. Quads are on, patellas are safe for now. It's another reason why I don't like high stim products when I train. I don't want to be buzzing my nut off. I don't want to be like all scatty and just ready to rip through walls like, yeah, let's fucking go, Branch Warren style. I don't want to be no Branch Warren when I'm training. That will land me with some serious joint issues. I want to be really calm, focused, precise, like precision. That's what I'm looking for when I train. So I'm a big fan of the new Turbo Inferno from Engineered, code BMW10. Simply because, yes, it has stim in it, but not crazy stim. But it's such a clean, precise focus. Same with some of the Amino King products as well. Like, anything that dials me in and just silences the outside noise so I can really focus on what I'm doing. That's what I want before I train. Real focus, like deep nootropic, so I can literally focus on solely what I'm trying to do. If I have too much stim, my head's away with the fairies. Like, I can't focus on what I'm doing. I get scatty. Right. Legs is a pain tolerance. If you can push through that pain, you can train your legs pretty decent. Keeping yourself in that period of discomfort, no matter how much that pain builds, no matter how much that discomfort gets more and more and more. Intensity isn't about clanging and banging, throwing weights around, shouting and screaming. It's about staying in that discomfort and that pain and not making it easier, not stopping too early, almost searching for more discomfort. That's intensity. Sometimes I can do a set and I watch back on a form video and it doesn't really look like I'm doing anything. The engagement and accuracy and intensity that I feel in the muscle that I'm trying to hit is fucking excruciating. And I'm just trying to stay there for as long as I can. Silence that voice in your head that goes, this hurts, stop, no more, quit. And just keep going. Rep out as many reps as you can till the point that that muscle switches off or you physically can't do another one. And there's always another level to it. Always another level. That's what I love about bodybuilding. You think you're training hard, but there's always someone training harder, and there's always someone training harder than that. It's almost a limitless game. So the reason I like to use wraps, I want to, again, create as much stability as I possibly can. It's not that I think I'm going to fall out the chair or anything. I'm simply driving myself into the chair, engaging my lats, and I'm keeping my hips back, because naturally, as I want to kick up, what my hips want to do is that. So what I'm doing is I'm locking myself back and down so I can keep my quads engaged, keep my hips back, but also keep myself in a position where I'm driving as much tension through my quads as possible. Motherfucker. So for me, the leg extension, I feel is probably one of the best, this is personal dependent, I'm not speaking factual, but one of the best exercises you can start with, because it's the only exercise you can really focus on getting the quad fully lengthened and fully short. So you're literally targeting both ranges of the muscle. You can't really do that in any other movement. So I find putting a lot of focus in this at the start can really hit every part of the quad, and then move on to your bigger movements when the quads are full of blood. Best connection, best stimulus, accurate way of training the muscle through all ranges of motion. So going back to what I was saying at the start in terms of leg extensions, finding a movement that suits you or fits well. Sometimes you have to adapt movements to feel better. For me, I've got long ass fucking legs. Like my hips are up here. So if I sit in that chair, normally I just feel really restricted and limited by my movements. So changing the position of the chair simply by just raising myself up, I can have my feet where I want them, which changes the angle and the profile of the machine, so it's more suitable for me. Okay. I mean, the key is not a failure set, yeah, but I'd like to get 12.
Yeah, sure. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, make it work. Come on. Right. Come on, mate. Yeah.
Yep, lock. Cheers. Whew, thanks, bud. Knee feels good. Engagement feels good. So first 2 sets are hard sets, but not failure sets. Arguably with him there, I could have maybe got 2, 3 more, but he would have had to jump in. My first 2 sets are not to failure. I almost want to pre-fatigue the muscle, and then my last 2 sets are failure sets. So reduction in load now and higher rep range. So the first set is a 10 to 12. Second set is a 6 to 8. But I found at the moment, like where I'm entering my health phase, my knees have become super sensitive. So rather than like increasing the weight and going for that 6 to 8, I've kept it at another 10 to 12, which I've found has kind of kept my knees in a good spot. But now we back the weight off for a failure set. And this one's a 15 plus. And the last failure set is a 20 plus. Volume, baby, let's go. Do your cardio in your off season, kids. It fucking helps.
Easy work.
If you don't know, get to know. Yep. Oh, yes, come on.
Come on, keep them rolling. Come on then. Yeah. Come on. Drive it. Yeah. Let's go. Drive.
2.
Come on then. Easy. Drive it. Yeah.
It's done. Oh, thanks you. When you can feel just a muscle almost go off like a light switch, you just can't feel anything, it's done. I could potentially have got 1 more, but how much of that rep is he doing? Also, what am I having to compensate from another muscle group to shift that weight? Because once the target muscle's fucked, it ain't magically getting more energy out of somewhere. If you get 1 more rep, you've likely had to cheat that rep by manipulating a movement, by bringing in another muscle group, by potentially shifting load through the glutes or just wiggling it. That's not bodybuilding. That's just moving weight from A to B. Fuck off. Something I wanted to touch on in this episode is something that I've seen a lot through the years of coaching, and I'll hold my hands up, my early years of bodybuilding I felt victim to as well. So I'm deep in my health phase now, my cruise, whatever we want to class it as. The amount of times I've seen clients fall into this mindset of, I'm on lower drugs or I'm on no drugs, therefore I'm going to get weaker. Strength is a mindset. Like, you've got the muscle there. Okay, your recovery capacity might not be the same, But this is where you can adapt training volume, not training intensity. Training should still be hard and heavy. This is the first year where I've been really like quite harsh and strict on a lot of my competitive clients who go into their cruise mode. I'm telling them, do not fall into that mindset. You won't get weaker. What makes you weaker when you come off is your head and being a pussy. And like I said, I hold my hands up. When I first started, I was like, yeah, the drugs make me build my muscle. I fell victim to it as well. And I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna make sure that I keep hold of it. And I'd say for the last 4 years, my cruise phase, I've never lost any strength. I've continued to get stronger. The only thing I find is more of a struggle to recover from it. So I simply just reduce a set, or maybe drop a movement out, or maybe add in an additional rest day, and I'll continue to get stronger. Drugs don't make you strong. They give you a better environment to get stronger, but they are not the answer to your strength. Your mindset is probably the biggest one. And then it's the food, the rest, the sleep, the recovery. That's what builds and sustains your strength. Similar to my T-bar rows, so wank at this. It's a humbling movement, but I do enjoy it because it's hard. And I know I'm shit at it, so therefore I want to progress at it. One thing I'm a firm believer is you're only as strong as your weakest component. Whether that be a body part, whether it be mindset, the area you are weakest at is your downfall, so work on it. So certain movements in your plan require different approaches, different mindsets, a different mentality. Like a split squat for me isn't an exercise that you want to get like stupidly ramped up for. Like you don't want to be like ready to rip through walls. It's really slow, controlled, precise, accurate. Where are you trying to target? Like for me, I want to try and hit as much tension in my glutes as possible. And something I found very interesting is how I've always approached my training. Seth Ferosi was talking about this the other day. He places the sensation of his training around how he wants to hit a pose. So when he's doing a split squat, he's thinking about his glute in a side chest or in a side tricep. He's focusing on that tension that he's trying to build. And that's exactly how I focus on my training. When I'm doing a cable Y raise, I'm thinking about a rear double because that's what I want to try and hit. Think about what you're trying to build with what you're trying to do in the gym, and you'll get much better sensation. Humbling, very humbling. Motherfucker. Question for the viewers. Leave your answer in the comment section. Puddle of sweat or nervous wee? Oh. The idea that we're trying to create with the differences in hard sets and failure sets, we want to reduce the amount of central nervous system fatigue, the issues with like absolutely blasting the body with high volume and high intensity. Like you can't really do both. It's either like intensity, low volume, high volume, low intensity. Otherwise, you're just gonna put yourself in the bin. So we're almost like marrying the two, where I've got 3 sets on here, 2 of them being hard sets, 1 of them being a failure set. The failure set, I'll go as hard and as heavy as I can for the rep range that I need to hit, which is 12 to 15. The 2 hard sets, I'm still aiming for that 12 to 15, but I'm making it as hard as physically possible while not taking it to failure. So I'm almost like making lighter weight hard. How can I make it more taxing? How can I make it more demanding? And I'm really thinking about every split second that I'm on that muscle. So the weight that I'm using here, I could probably like get a little bit nastier with it and just fling it around and probably do sets of like 20 to 30. But I'm not doing that. I'm trying to pin myself into the machine as much as possible and think about every inch of my hamstring engaging at the same time, making that hard set hard. So that when I get to the failure set, I'm pre-fatigued, but I can also then go to failure with a heavier weight. And I haven't just done 3 sets of just absolutely blasting my body. Seems to be working well. Growing well, recovering well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll be sore for like 4 days after this leg session. But I'm only training legs once a week at the moment, so it works perfectly. And tomorrow I will be fucking starving, beyond ridiculously hungry. And I'm at 6,000 calories a day at the moment, so the runway for food at the moment is good. But I almost don't want to take my food up. That's always been my biggest roadblock. It's never body composition, it's never anything like that. It's just simply I can't eat any more food, so we have to diet, which is annoying. Hence why this time round, Hilly's got me on my baseline calories and then a big bolus off plan over the weekend so we can keep those calories lower during the week. And again, seems to be working very well. Averaging roughly about 1% increase each week, so there or thereabouts a kilo every week, but body composition is still holding well. I feel fat, but I think if you're not stage lean, you're always gonna feel fat. The curse of being a bodybuilder. And then when you're absolutely peeled, you feel small and miss being in off season. Just spotted Big Sheps, and it reminded me, I said to Kerry the other day, I was like, I think about getting a headband. She was like, don't you dare. And I was like, I think I could rep a headband. So the new engineered headbands are out, code BMW for 10, if those are interested. We're also bringing out new shakers as well. Stay tuned. Do you think I could rep a headband? Daniel-san style, Mr. Miyagi. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, Sheps pulls it off well. Riz pulls it off well as well. Do you know who I would love to see in a headband? Christian Chapman. Christian Chapman needs to rep a headband. The egg. Let's go. Let's see if we can get Christian wearing one. This is where I come to practice my OnlyFans content. The thing I really like about the Nautilus, you can lay the seat back, which actually primes the adductors much better. A lot of them are fixed upright. It makes the movement easier and actually takes away from the adductors. Also, the curse of my long legs. I like having my legs out, but sadly I'll kick that. If you can, have your legs completely out straight, watch how much it changes the movement. Yo! So last set of the session, same weight, but we're gonna do an FST set. So this is 3 sets of 8 reps with 15 seconds rest in between each one. One, two, come on. One. What a way to end a leg day. What a way to end a leg day. Fucking hell. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. As you can see, we are soaked through. Legs well and truly done and dusted. I've had to take 10-minute breather here just to compose myself to be able to talk on the camera. That was leg day down at ultraflex, which sensational. That wraps up another episode for you guys. As you can tell, I have been incredibly consistent, and we've already got the next episode locked and loaded for you as well, which is going to be a chest and bicep session. And I'll try and think of some other stuff that I can roll in for that as well. Keep it funky, keep it fresh. But I have been watching. Yes, you guys are viewing, but you ain't subscribing. So please subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, comment on it. I've given you some questions through this as well, so leave them in the comments. I want to know your answers. But guys, as always, much love. Thank you for staying tuned. Stay blessed. Love, 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 love.